And welcome back, Crypto Hulk. Got a show lined up today. We got the Philippines popping off with crypto, Turkey. Look, I'm telling you, all this is a setup. Ripple trial's fake. All the roadblocks in advanced countries. You got United States hooked up Red Dragon country, and the other one doing boom, boom, pow to Ukraine. If you watch Crypto Hulk show, you see all the evidence. No other channels have. That's why we have a different view. We look at this all differently than any other channel. We have the evidence here. I show you news that comes out today. We link it all the way back 10, 11 years ago and more. The Crypto Hulk show is a very much evidence-based program. That's all we do, is we show facts, and then we relate it to the news that happens today. So, my name's Crypto Hulk. I'm not a financial advisor, not a crypto advisor, none of the above. Don't buy anything I tell you to buy, and I'm going to be telling you something to buy here in a minute. Don't listen to anything I say. It's fake. It's scam products, and I'm bought off by all the scam crypto people. So there you go. Well, we certainly seem to be starting off on a positive note. We got Wayne Williams. Howdy from Texas, but I'm so in Arizona. Let's go Hulksters. Arizona. That might be, if I'm getting out of California, I'm looking at Las Vegas, Phoenix, Tucson, somewhere in Texas. I don't know about New Mexico. I'd rather not, but I might have to. And I'll look around at something else, maybe. Might just have to fly the coop and only live in America for a few months of the year or something and go somewhere else. I don't know. We'll have to look into that later when we're rich. But Wayne, thank you very much for that. We got 1970 legend. Who was the first person here? Stephen Morris, XR Poseidon, Bob Alberti, TK, Donna A. And that'll be it. And then Bob Alberti. Jersey Kathy's here, Mr. OG. All right, and then 1970 legends down there, IBEW, Dan. Let's start with the SEC. Let's start with Gary Gensler. Good old Uncle Gary. Boy, he sure fooled every single person on YouTube except me when he first hit the scene, boy. All the other YouTubers were like kissing his ass so bad. Oh, yeah, now we got Gary Gensler. And I'm like, no. He's an educator. So what does that mean? He's a communist. So what does that mean? Take it away from you and give it to somebody else. I knew that from day one, looking at that fool. Oh, he works at one of the top colleges? Oh, fucking communist. I knew that right away. These other channels like, yeah, Gary Gensler. And then later, like, well, after a month or two or three, well, let's give him a chance. Here we are after 3-4 years. He still won't tell you what cryptos are what, will he? All I got to say is a 3-letter word. Wow. You have a government regulator who will not tell you what cryptos or securities this, that he won't say it. Isn't that amazing? Let me tell you what, if I had a job and I didn't do my fucking job, I'd be gone. I don't know why Congress is allowing this a-hole to stay in a position that he is. Unless everybody, see, get y'all fired up. Are you fired up, troops? Get y'all fired up, right? But then you wonder, is this part of the plan? Yeah. I don't know exactly what the plan is, but he's part of it. These people can't be this dumb. There's no way. The Ripple trial. Come on, really? Here we are, what, 3 years, 3.5 years later. This is seriously not that tough, okay? Sean B nails it. It's all part of the show. See, that's why I don't go to Ripple Las Vegas, because this whole thing is fucking planned out. Ripple's the company. I've already established that from day one, 4 years ago. Finally, about a couple months back, evidence surfaced that Ripple and Stellar are government contractors. Oh, well, there you go. And then on top of that, I've been showing you this whole time about three-letter agencies and 2015 Ripple settlement agreement. We can go on and on. Ripple China, Ripple Russia, and all that. It's not just some company. There is something to this. The 5 families that run the world are switching over to a digital system to better control the people. So what's happening? And eventually it's going to get really, really ugly. And I'm not going to start getting prophetic or apocalyptic, but it's going to get really, really, really bad. And that'll be for somebody else's show, not mine. This is not a platform, but Crypto Hulk believes what the fuck end days are going to be like. A lot of people kind of already know. I'm not going to be discussing that on the show. My show is Let's Get Rich. And start your own show about conspiracy. We can do that. Dennis H., thanks for that donation there, buddy. Don't forget, Gary Gensler met with Sam Bankman-Fried and the White House twice. Caroline Ellison's dad connection. Yeah, see, all that's planned out too. The whole SBF thing. Gary knows the players. As a matter of fact, I think Elizabeth Warren, didn't she work with like Gary Gensler's daughter or son or something? Am I correct? Gary, yeah. Or Carolyn Ellison's dad used to work with Gary Gensler. These people know each other. So this whole Ripple thing, it's fake. And what's funny is these people like think there's an XRP community. Okay, look, this is truly sad. It's like kids thinking there's still this Santa Claus and the Easter Bunny. There's an XRP community. Let's join together, everybody. Oh my God. Let's have Brad Garlinghouse, David Schwartz there. I'm like, wow, how sad. These people are paid actors by the government. They're government employees. They're contracted government employees. All these motherfuckers. They're not your friends. Okay, look, I hate to break it to you, but this is not the place to find friends. I'm honest and friendly, okay? Because I sincerely, that's why my channel gets so fucked up, okay? And it's jittering and shit. I've spent most of my career in public service, in public trust positions. I had multiple psychological evaluations. Trust me, I passed every one. But I won't tell you how to pass the voice stress analyzer and the lie detector. I don't want to show you how to do that. But I told the truth. All 2 or 3 times I passed it, okay? Some people have to say, well, if you're a compulsive liar, then you pass it. Well, I'm not saying nothing about me. All right, Ricky Rocket. Yesterday's deep dive was awesome. I'm sure this one will be just as impressive. Thanks for everything you do, Hulk. Look, my job is to deep dive. Look, I don't have corporate sponsors. Ricky Rocket, I'm just talking today because a lot of you guys, but just right now we've got Ricky Rocket, Dennis H., and Wayne Williams. It's people like them and you, okay? I don't have corporate $1 million sponsors. I don't got no companies I got to kiss up to. I can talk all kinds of shit about whoever and what and why because it's the truth and you need to hear it. Because if you don't hear the news on this channel, you will surely be destroyed when all kinds of hellfire and stuff starts coming down. When the what do they call it? Black swan starts surfacing. No, God, Crypto Hulk, this happened. You're gonna come to me and I'm gonna say, you know what? I don't give a fuck about none of this shit. Crypto Hulk, they just passed some law. I'll be like, you know what? I don't give a fucking shit about nothing. What are you gonna do, Crypto Hulk? I'm not gonna tell you what I'm gonna do. You need to start knowing right the fuck now how I think and what I do, because later they're going to scare the fuck out of you. I'm just letting you know. Just like when they had gold. I don't care if they say gold's illegal. They can go fuck themselves. Now, I'm not going to be wearing my chain on the show, But I'm not going to admit that I'm going to keep my shit or hide it. I'm not going to do any of that because it's all recorded. But you have to know what cryptoholics like to know what he's going to do. You should, if you have to ask me what the fuck I'm going to do, you need to watch more of my shows and learn because you obviously don't know. If you look at what happens on my channel all the time, don't you know what I'm going to do with this and that? You've got to know. And if you don't, you better start learning the show. Start digging real deep and figure out what the hell's Crypto Hulk talking about. Because this shit's going to get scary. People are going to be calling me, and I'm not going to be answering. I'm talking about friends. They're going to be calling me, hey, Crypto Hulk, dude. And I'll be like, are you fucking serious? Some people did that a little bit ago. Something was stellar. Something came up, and they get all freaked out, and they got to fucking call me. Probably haven't watched the show for 6 months or something. Oh, Crypto Hulk, what happened with, it says they're going to, Ripple's using fucking Tether. And I'm like, would you stop watching Fat Grandma? Like, seriously, man. That stupid bitch said Stellar has no use. We're going to talk about right here today. Stellar is the platform for the Philippine peso and all these other ones. That fat lady has no idea what the fuck she's talking about, okay? Please don't watch dumbasses and then come to my channel so you can get unfucked, okay? Don't do that. That's embarrassing. Have some self-respect for yourself. All right, let's get into this Gary Gensler. Kitch J. Didn't want to miss that one. Kitch, I greatly appreciate each day you supporting this channel. It gives me drive to keep going and tell this platform to go fuck off. I don't need them, and I don't need their stupid-ass sponsors. Okay, here's the title. Let me do a copy paste again. I was editorializing there too much. And all right. Here we go. This whole fucking fake court case. The SEC says the Ripple victory. Now here, so we're going to slow it down. We're going to talk about the Ripple case. I'm going to show you how fucking stupid it is. And that's why I don't talk about it every day like these YouTubers do and all these other platforms. Not just YouTubers, all these people trying to get views, sucking on the Oscar Mayer to get views. Please watch my channel. I'm going to go over the Ripple trial every day. Please watch my channel so I can suck your wiener. I'm like, wow, dude, have some self-respect again, man. This trial is so damn fake. So the SEC says the Ripple victory ruling holds no weight for other cases. Well, first of all, the SEC are not the judges. So that's already an incorrect statement. They don't have authority to say that. They're not judges. They're criminal lawyers. And I use the term lawyers loosely, and I use the word criminal lawyers, criminal strongly. The SEC questions the legal influence of Ripple's favorable ruling in its argument against Coinbase's appeal. The regulator, the SEC, claimed Ripple's non-security status for XRP sales remains unendorsed by other courts. A legal expert confirms Ripple's ruling could be an isolated win in the industry. The United States SEC has thrown. Okay, so first off, I'm going to blow all this up. I mean, okay, if the YouTube censors are listening, what I meant is, woohoo, I'm going to destroy this whole article. Okay. Now the channel's going to start glitching or something, or do the Kung Fu action movie. The United States SEC has thrown shade on the decision of Judge Annalisa Torres in the Ripple lawsuit. Okay, so the SEC mean absolutely nothing as far as law goes. Let me continue. And has followed the ruling. The critique was part of the SEC's argument against Coinbase's request for an interlocutory appeal. For context, in the SEC versus Ripple case, Judge Torres, who has no ability to go over this case because the judge cannot give you a definition on what crypto is because it doesn't exist in the law. Let me continue. So the judge who couldn't rule in this case ruled in July 2023 that programmatic sales of XRP tokens That's not even a law. XRP tokens, that's not even a thing. So this judge can't give it uh, a determination on what this shit is. We have no crypto laws in this country. This whole trial is absurd, okay? Because there's nothing in the law. This is all a stall so that the rest of the world, like we're going to go over later, like the Philippines and Turkey, they're coming up with crypto, and the other one's coming up with crypto laws. Meanwhile, the United States, we're still fucking around with Gary Gensler after 3.5 years. See how fake this is? It's not even real. It's not real. You'll see. They're going to flip this thing, come up with regulations, and then bam, everything will be determined. And this judge has no. Then we'll look back at it. We'll look back at this in 1, 2, 3, 5 years. We're going to look back and be like, you know what? That crypto help was right because we had no crypto laws. So this judge's ruling right here will not matter. When crypto, let me repeat this again. When crypto laws come out, Judge Torres' decision will not mean anything because at the time she rendered that decision, we had no crypto laws for her to base her interpretation on. Oh, dang, Crypto Hulk. You got him. You'll see. Time will show I was right. So what Gary Gensler is saying, I'm going to speed this up. What Gary Gensler is saying is that none of the other courts are going to use this particular decision by Judge Torres. So therefore, now here's the good and the bad part. The good part right now is Ripple is protected, the XRP. The bad part is Gary's coming for everybody else. Now, since Stellar is kind of related to XRP in the code, I don't know how close, if they're like 95% close or 90, but they're like, I'm sure damn near 90 to 95% the same. I'm not a coder. I could be totally wrong, and I don't care. If I'm corrected, fine, great, but I don't care. It's just a euphemism. I'm just talking about it. So I don't think Stellar is going to get messed with as much because both of these two were made by the same guy, Jed, and he never gets in trouble for shit he does. I mean, shit, during the whole trial, this dude motherfucker's selling off all his XLM and he don't get in no trouble. Go figure that one. Okay, so Gary says that no court has followed Ripple. That other courts have not echoed the legal reasoning or precedent established in the Ripple case, and thus cannot apply in Coinbase's case. Gary's so wrong. Yes, they can apply for that one. Then some lawyer named Bill Morgan says something here. We talked about him last week. Bill Morgan suggested that if the courts do not adopt the SEC versus Ripple case and its wins, Ripple victory would stand in isolation. You can always look, once a court case happens, it happens, okay? And it can always be used to win a case. It might be one of those rare ones. Now, what you'd have to do is in that court case, explain everything would have to be very particular just for Ripple, that no other crypto would be just like Ripple. You'd have to argue it that the Ripple case was only just for Ripple only. That would be pretty hard to do in court, and then nobody else could use it. But let's kind of not worry about that's not that's not the important part of why I'm reading this. I just wanted to show you that right there. XRP Poncherello, thank you very much for that donation. Now let's go over the Ripple settlement agreement, shall we? Let me give you the link. Now I'm going to show you what this case really is. Let me know if the link came through. Somebody let me know if the link came through. I'm going to show you right here in United States case law. This trial's already been, XRP Poncherello says yes, Mel E says yes. Okay, now I can discuss it. Let's scroll all the way to the top, to the beginning. At the top center right, it says United States Department of Justice. So it says below that, United States Attorney, Northern District of California. Okay, this is a 2015 court hearing that Ripple had with, now listen, because some people are really slow on social media. They even have channels, and they're really slow, and they think this court case doesn't matter. Well, they've never worked for the Department of Justice like me, have they? Answer, no, they have not. Have they ever worked at the state Supreme Court level like you have, Crypto Hulk? Answer, no, they have not. And we can go on and on about how I spent 2 years in a position where I'd be in court once a week for 8 hours handling cases. That would be 1 day a month for 2 years. And the other 29 days of the month, I'm actually handling caseloads and dealing with court and in and out of district attorney's offices. Okay, so anyhow, I have a working knowledge, okay, enough to realize what we have. So the Department of Justice, which includes the FBI, the United States Attorney's Office, the IRS is involved in this case, United States Treasury, United States Treasury Police, all the important people you need to have. Now, Gary Gensler's case, who's there? Nobody. You hear that? Nobody. Who invested this case? Oh, that's right. Gary Gensler's attorneys that are getting fired because they violated the law for perjury in court. Oh, yes, those are the people that investigated for Gary Gensler. Those two lawyers, we all remember them. They got fired last week for perjury because they lied in court. Now, who investigated Ripple in the 2015 case? The United States Federal Bureau of Investigation. And this originally here was a criminal case. That's why you had the FBI investigating, because anytime you do a behavior that's alleged to be felonious and it goes across state borders or national boundaries, that's a bureau matter. So the bureau came in to do an investigation. Did they find Ripple to do any kind of money laundering? Well, not necessarily. What was found was this. Ripple was a brand new company. They didn't really have good know your customer laws. Know your customer procedures. So they were fined $450,000, and they had to prove that they had a functioning legally know your customer kind of Bank Secrecy Act programs in place, which Ripple was compliant, and then they let him go. That's pretty much what happened. So during this time that the FBI was investigating, was there any finding of securities, illegal securities sales? No, there was not. Well, during this finding, was Ripple ever, did the FBI figure out they were selling commodities illegally or anything? No, they did not. So I'm going to shorten this one up. Did the FBI find anything wrong besides what they were fined for? And then they showed proof that they had compliance with the law. Was there anything else besides that they got in trouble for? Answer, no. So basically, they just had to have a compliant know your customer and bank secrecy program in place. And that was pretty much the whole deal. That's why they were charged criminally. Yeah, basically, that's the answer. Yeah. Well, where does all this Gary Gensler stuff come in? It doesn't, because it's fake. This is a settlement agreement here. Let's go over this. Page 1, scroll down. Page 2, scroll down. Page 3, scroll down. Page 4, now we hit page 5. This is the actual settlement agreement. It was all signed, stating that Ripple's got the green light. Okay? Okay. Now we get into the next part of this settlement agreement. It's called Attachment A. It has a page 1. It has a page 2. It has a page 3, but we're going to stop at page 4. At the top of page 4, you'll see Roman numeral 3, violations, okay? Here's what happened. You have capital A, and then you have paragraph 16. I will summarize, I won't read the whole thing. Ripple Labs has previously described itself as a currency, keyword currency, not commodity, not security, okay? Ripple is the court determined, the United States government determined this, that Ripple is a currency exchange service. And what do? They don't sell securities or commodities. They provide online, real time currency trading and guess what? Cash management, not securities management. Gary Gensler just thought I'd let you know. Next, Ripple facilitates the transfers of electronic cash equivalents and provides virtual currency exchange transaction services for transferable electronic cash units having a specified cash value. Now, the only time, let me repeat, let's go to paragraph 17 now. The only time Ripple itself sold XRP was from March 6, 2013. We're looking at 11 years ago, all the way through April 29th, 2013. Ripple Labs sold virtual currency known as XRP. Got it? That's it. So right there, everything is done. Okay? There's no talk of securities, commodities. Ripple Labs that's why they got in trouble in 2015 because in 2013, for about a month only is when Ripple sold and received the XRP. Now, let's scroll down to the next page, page 5. We go to capital letter B. Go to paragraph 22. This paragraph here is the second paragraph that shows you that Gary Gensler is lying, okay? On July 1st, so remember, from March to April, they stopped selling XRP. Ripple stopped selling it in April. May, June, July rolls around. 3 months later, Ripple Labs starts a new subsidiary. It's called XRP Fund 2, LLC, and it's out of South Carolina. Why was XRP2 created, Crypto Hulk? Well, Ripple created XRP2 to engage in the sale and transfer of XRP to various third parties on a wholesale basis. So XRP2 sold XRP. It wasn't Ripple. In exchange for fiat currency in much the same way that Ripple Labs had previously done from March through April 2013. Here's the last sentence. In other words, XRP2 replaced Ripple Labs as the seller of XRP. And all the people said, whoa, there you go, fake trial. Here's how it worked. Ripple has the escrowed XRP. They would sell it to XRP Fund 2. So you have first party is Ripple, right? Second party, XRP Fund 2. Third party would be to whoever. Maybe they sold it to, Bitstamp, Mr. Ripple, Ripple China, Ripple Russia, these different things. So now you're into the third party. So by the time you get it as a person like you and me, we're the fourth party. That's not a security. That's called insanity. Okay. I just broke this down. What's been going on the past 11 years. Okay. Ripple is not selling it. It's the XRP fund too. Fake court trial. Okay. We had all the government involved in this. Everybody looked at it and it was legitimate. That's all that this was. This whole trial now, not once did they talk about this court hearing because it's a cover up. Okay. You can't like undo. Okay, so did they undo this trial? No, they didn't. It still stands. Nobody talks about it. Why? It's just that's how it is. Okay, we have no crypto laws in this country. I don't want to confuse this matter by talking about this anymore, but I just showed you the evidence right there. So when we read, so now let's go back to the article real quick, just before I end that article. Is Gary correct that this case with Judge Torres is just about Ripple? I'm going to tell you what, I say Gary's correct. Because, not because of Judge Torres, but because of the 2015 Ripple case. Ripple is the only crypto on the planet. Okay, let me just put it like this. Ripple was determined by the United States government to be a currency, electronic cash, okay? There was two words in there, currency and electronic cash. Our government determined that's what Ripple's XRP is. Can any other cryptos fit in that box? Answer, no. Now, is Gary correct? Yes. But not because of Gary's reasoning. It's not because of Judge Torres. It's because of the 2015 Ripple settlement agreement. See, none of these other cryptos have been determined to be a currency or electronic cash. Ripple's the only one. Now, I'm going to tell you what, it's a very good possibility. Stellar has had some secret court case with the government that I'm not aware of, where our government also called Stellar, and then the XDC will be the third one that has had a court case that nobody knows about, that's been a quiet court case, and XDC has been determined to be and I don't know the name of what they're going to call it, and none of this shit's a token, and it's not a commodity, okay? We know about the Ripple one because the Ripple's so public. You can't hide anything with Ripple. But Stellar is quiet, and I think XDC is even quieter. So when you got XDC crypto, there's got to be a court case for Stellar and I'm just guessing. This is my opinion, and I'm pretty sure that I'm right. Because look, XRP is the chosen one. So are the other two. They've got to have a court date. I'm sorry, they had to have had a court date somewhere that we don't know about, and they're already determined, just like Ripple has been determined to be a currency and an electronic cash. I think in some other court cases, XDC has been determined to be and I don't know what those terms are, to be similar in its function, to where it's not ever going to be considered a security or commodity, because then no. These other two have already had court cases. I'm just not aware of them, okay? There you have it. Let me look through some comments. I was kind of talking for just a couple minutes there. 10,000 a piece. We have to start somewhere. 1,000. Okay, people talking crypto prices. Ripple is the government. That's right. Okay. I will take about 5 years to get you caught up. Just follow us and know what's happening. All right, now let's go to the Philippines, because Tether is all up in the Philippines. Where am I at as far as time? Take a little peek. Okay, about halfway done. Let me copy and paste. We're going to the Philippines because I want to show you. They're ready to go like right now. All right. Philippines Central Bank. Oh my God, are you hearing me? This isn't a little. So now look, remember how Ripple came out with stable coins, and then Stellar came out with stable coins. Tether's a stable coin. Circle, Okay, this is the Philippine Bank. Just came out with a stable coin. Stellar made it. Oh, damn, Crypto Hulk. Yes. Let's read this. If you don't have XLM, oh, wait a second. Fat Grandma said that Stellar has no use case. And she sold all of her Stellar, and she told everybody that she sold it all because Stellar had no use case. I'm like, wow, what a dumb bitch. I want to let you know something. All the world's money is going to be on Stellar. Let's continue. Philippines Central Bank approves a peso-pegged stablecoin for faster remittances. This is the Philippines Central Bank, the government of the Philippines. The Banco Central ng Pilipinas, the Central Bank of the Philippines, has approved PHPC, a stablecoin pegged to the Philippine peso, aimed at facilitating cost-effective remittances. Crypto exchange Coins PH. Oh, who's been telling all of you about Coins PH? Oh, that's right. It's on my channel for the past 2 to 3 years. No other channels talk about Coins PH. I got it in my bio actually on my channel for one of the 3 cryptos that I recommend. Crypto She-Hulk's been posting that for at least 2 years now. People ask me, Crypto Hulk, where should I go? I don't know. Coins PH sounds good to me. Let's continue. The PHPC will be the first peso-backed stablecoin available for retail, that's like you and me, offering 24/7 real-time transactions. It is backed by cash and equivalents in Philippine banks and will initially launch on the coins.ph platform that Crypto Hulk has on his show for over the past 2 years. Well, isn't that something, Crypto Hulk? Now wait, there's more. Now look at this next article. Copy paste. Okay. Look at the next article. Okay. Look at the date on this article. February 12th, 2024. So March, April, May. Look at this right here. 3 months ago, the Philippines made an announcement. They said they're going to launch a non-blockchain CBDC in 2 years. Now, I'm not going to read this article. I already did this article. I read this 3 months ago. And we were like, damn, 2 years? Look what happened in 3 months. They just launched a stable coin in 3 months. Do you think it's really going to take them 2 years to come up with it? They already got it done. It's already done. Okay? Why do you think they announced? Now, check this out. 3 months ago, they said they're going to come up with a CBDC in 2 years. How long ago did Ripple announce they have a stable coin, everybody? About a month ago, right? Maybe 2, but like a month ago, they actually had one. Isn't it a coincidence how just all of a sudden the Philippines comes out with a stable coin too? Isn't that something? Just at the same time, Ripple announces they're going to have a stable coin. Well, my God. Like, what is this? 3 months. This is like 3 months ago. Ripple, I mean, it's all the same timing. That's what I'm trying to say. It's all the same fucking timing with these people. Let me click out of that one and then that one. Now, here's an example of how Ripple's already in the Philippines. Look at this video I did. right here. Go to the 26-second mark. 26. What do you see? Through NIUM, there's a company called NIUM, NIUM. Through NIUM's use of Ripple in the Philippines and Mexico corridors, we've been able to eliminate pre-funding. They're using XRP. Next, go to the 36-second in that article. 36-second mark. What do you see? Ripple targets the Philippines with new XRP payments partner. And if you go down and you hit the button, you have Azimo, AZIMO is a Ripple partner. And they're using XRP. Same article. Go to the 47-second mark. 47-second mark. Here's the title of this. Ripple Partner Union Bank becomes first Philippine bank to receive a full VASP license. There you go. So, virtual asset service provider. So, in the Philippines, the very first bank was Union Bank, and they're a Ripple partner. There you have that. Let me click out of those three. Okay, last but not least, we've been talking about the Philippines and their stablecoin. Here's your article for that. Steve, thank you very much for that donation. Appreciate it. You got the best deep dive channel showing you all the connections. I read today's news and link it right up with connections. Palau stablecoin was dollar pegged but guaranteed by the bank deposits of the citizens. It was backed by bank deposit. So that's called a deposit token. Here's your article right here. Now, look how far back this goes. This is crazy. Truly crazy. This goes back 2016. Look at this right here. Something I found. 5th, 2016. Like, holy shit, Crypto Hulk. Yeah, you believe that? That's like 8 years ago. Today, you can send money to anyone in the Philippines over the Stellar network for near free, using one of our several money service businesses connected to the Stellar network. Tempo of BFC Bahrain. Users can request to be sent to Coins PH. There's that wallet again. The Coins PH website. Payments deposited into a Coins PH wallet are free for the recipient, and they can cash out at any Coins PH 22,000 locations or directly perform bill pay. And this is just the start. This will make a huge difference in the lives of millions of people, overseas Filipino workers around the world. In 2015, Philippines are the third largest remittance market. Now, please welcome Coins PH, Flutterwave, that's Bill and Melinda Gates Foundation, and the Chinese, ICIC. See how it's all connected? And Tempo to the Stellar ecosystems. They're moved money from France to Nigeria and Kenya. Oh, man. See all that? Flutterwave talks about M-Pesa. We already went over that. You got Stellar all mixed up in that, and Ripple both. We went over that. Both Stellar and Ripple are there. All of this shit has been done like 9-10 years ago. Okay? There's your connection to the Philippines with both cryptos, XLM and XRP. Robert Driscoll, tip for the deep dive jar. Thank you very much for that. We've got 15 minutes. Turkey. Let's go over this one. Now, this will be a Crypto Hulk exclusive. No other channel is going to have the proof for this one. I couldn't barely find any, but I got it. But nobody else has this. So that's how I can speak on authority, is I have the evidence to back up what I say. That's what that means. When someone has authority, they have evidence to back up what they say. Very simple concept. Some people don't get it. Turkey's crypto regulations are ready for Parliament. Draft prioritizes consumer protection and global standards. Lawmakers in Turkey, here we go, everybody. This is where it starts off. Lawmakers in Turkey are reportedly set to submit a draft law on crypto regulation this week. Okay, there's two things we need to make us rich. I've been telling you this for like 2 years now. While the other channels are talking about green candles, inverted crosses, and all this dumb shit, I've been telling you, well, I don't care about that other shit. The only thing that's important to me are global crypto regulations, number one. Number two, global tokenization of real world assets. I don't give a fuck about all that dumb shit. That other dumb shit, we don't talk about that here. What have we been seeing for 2 years since I've been saying this? Tokenization. It's getting bigger and bigger with this tokenization shit. Look right here. You're ready to have a Ripple partner, which is Turkey. I'll show you the proof in a minute. A Ripple partner. You know this is legit. What is happening, Crypto Hulk? It looks like Philippines and Turkey today, they're all getting hooked up. America will be last by design. And all these Ripple partners I've been showing you, Turkey, Indonesia, Philippines, Russia, China, United Arab Emirates, South America, which is in Brazil, and all those countries, America will like be last. I'm just letting you know, okay? Let's go down where it says Turkey's crypto. So this is in black headlines. Turkey's crypto regulations target security. So you're not having no FTX shit no more. Licensing and global recognition. Earlier this year, Finance Minister Mehmet Simsek and the country's crypto regulations were in the final stages. He said the country's crypto regulations are in the final stages. Like they're ready to go. He added that they aim to reduce crypto trading risk and establish licensing and operating standards for trading platforms. An additional benefit is that they could help Turkey improve its standing with the Financial Action Task Force standards. That's big. Nigeria and Turkey lead. So the country out of Nigeria, isn't this amazing how the United States invents all this stuff and then we don't do nothing? Supposedly, right? We're doing nothing. And then all these countries like Nigeria, like serious, a recent Statista study revealed that Nigeria and Turkey led in terms of crypto adoption and the proportion of crypto owners among 56 countries. I'm going to tell you what, if you're a person that wants to invest in Nigerian money and Turkish money, I suggest you do it right now. Okay? Someone's like, oh, crypto, that's a good idea. Now think about this. Nigeria and Turkey, we know. Okay, I'll just show you right now. Let's have breakfast before dinner. Let me do a copy paste. Hold on. And I'll show you if you wanted to put some money into something. Okay, there's the Turkish video. Just go to like the first 1 or 2 seconds. The first 1 or 2 seconds. What do you see? Ripple Turkey. And then you see Ripple TR. Okay. And then Ripple Resmi Sitesi. I don't know. This is the only thing I got as far as all the deep dive stuff I could find on Turkey. So we know that there's a connection. Back to the Turkey article. This is what I would tell my friend. What you want to do is get into something early. Now, I don't care what's going on in Nigeria now. If they're having a problem with the e-naira and blah blah, dude, just get Turkish money and then get Nigerian money. Okay, a lot of times you can buy it electronically, buy it in an account somewhere, drop maybe 100, 200 bucks into each one. Okay, hold on. What's going to happen is they're going to take off first. So is Japan and these other countries. If you see something that's Ripple, like Indonesia's another one. Get Indonesian money, okay? Because there's Ripple in Indonesia. They're going to take off first. So what's going to happen is this: instead of you going, this candle here is going off. Oh, that candle there, that candle. If you want to get money, if you're that kind of person who wants to get money from another country, get Indonesian money, Nigerian money, Turkish money. You could probably do that from an investment account where you don't need to actually buy from an exchange. If you want to hold the actual money, you can. But if you want to go just through an exchange, those are three that I would buy. Because we already know there's Ripple Indonesia, Ripple Hong Kong, Nigeria, Turkey. All these are Ripple business partners from day one. They're going to launch first. So that means their money is going to shoot up first. What you could do is when their money shoots up, sell it and go buy something else. Okay? Because then everybody else is going to take off later as well. But at least if you want to jump the gun and get before everybody else, we all know that Turkey is a Ripple partner. Now, Nigeria, I don't have definite proof that they're early adopters. So I would probably say Turkey only, and then Indonesia would be one. If you want to get, I don't want to tell you to buy Chinese money, but Ripple China, and then the Ripple Russia. Those economies are going to skyrocket when this crypto takes off. They're going to be early adopters. They're going to go first. A lot of people are afraid, like, oh, well, Russia's having a hard time. You don't buy money when it's high. You buy money when it's low. And now you know that there's a Ripple Russia. That's a green light. If you wanted to speculate and do some gambling, that's what I would do. We already know. I already showed you Ripple China, right? So if you feel you want to get in early on China's money, they might have a crash. Okay, great. But eventually it's going to go up first before everything else. United States money is going to go up last. Brazil. If you want to get into something early, like speculative, get some Brazilian money. They're going to take off first. We know there's Ripple Brazil, or they had the RipX and all that stuff. So the Brazilian real. Look for. I would go with the paper money. The Brazilian, not the electronic shit, but I'd go with the Brazilian paper money or something. Because I have a feeling everybody's gold is going to back that. But just something. If you're tired of investing in like crypto, or you've got a lot of crypto, maybe it's time to look into investing in actual currencies of countries that we know Ripple was there from day one. Brazil is definitely one of those. Indonesia, China, Russia, Turkey, Japan. These kinds of things. I'll think of some in a minute. But yeah. Let me check some comments. I think we'll start wrapping the show up. The other is 7,000 metals. Buy the gold and silver. Nigerian. Not buying Nigerian nothing. Now, wait, hold on. Here's a website. Somebody said something that was incorrect in the chat. Someone says the only place you can. There, okay. XRP Shaman says there's only two companies that will let you buy gold and put it in an account. He said something about Glint Pay. I want you guys to look at what I just showed you here. Swiss Gold. Swiss Gold, buy gold with Ripple. Okay. SwissGold.eu is now accepting payments for gold and silver purchases in the cryptocurrency XRP. So actually, it's not just Glint Pay. And personally, I'd rather deal with a Swiss bank than Glint. Clients may purchase any gold, silver, platinum, palladium, or rhodium bars or coins using cryptocurrencies, including those traded with Ripple. Furthermore, all product pricing on SwissGold.eu is available in XRP in live time. How to buy gold and silver using Ripple. Placing an order for precious metals on SwissGold.eu using XRP is easy and quick. In order to do this, please log into your account. Our pricing is in XRP. You may select the terms. So there you go, everybody. You don't just have to use GlintPay, right? I personally wouldn't. I'd use Swiss Gold, and I'd set up an account and have that as a little rainy day fund, if you know what I mean. Something where if our government wants to start yanking shit, at least you got another account somewhere, right? Okay. Glint is a Swiss exchange too. Okay. But there's options besides Glint. You can use Swiss Gold. Doesn't have to. Glint's not the only place. I just showed you guys one right there. And if I looked, I could probably find 5 more, I'm sure. But this site's pretty cool. Let's see. I've had this on my computer about 3 years now. This Swiss Gold company. But yeah, look into it. See if it's for you. And you can buy and keep it there. They can mail it to you, whatever you want to do. But there you have it. We check here. I think that'll be a wrap. Some people say you'll make more money off the silver, but then again, look at it like this. See, nothing is ever the right answer. Okay, let's say you got 300,000 bucks, right? Try moving $300,000 in silver, okay? Especially try getting on an airplane with 300,000 in silver. Try doing that with gold. It's pretty easy, actually. It's really not that heavy, okay? So, will you make more money with silver? Some people say you will, and maybe you could, yeah. Um, one thing with me is portability. Can I move my gold around? If I wanted to bug out of the country quick, put my gold in a duffel bag or whatever it might be, or maybe put it take it on the plane. But see, again, you can only carry 10,000 in gold coins, I believe. So that's where jewelry comes in. But jewelry is not a good investment because it costs so much money for labor. But then again, you go right through customs. So, see, there's no answer. If you have a gold chain and you get like a fat rope that's like $400,000 gold chain, they can't stop you in customs. You have to leave America with it, and then it's notated or something or whatever. And then when you go into Russia or wherever you want to go, and then when you leave, you have proof that you left with it. Because however they do all that stuff, I don't know. So here's the thing with silver: you might make a lot with it. Okay, great. Can you move 100,000 in silver? No, it's too fucking heavy. If you had 100 grand in silver, I bet you that shit weighs 50, 60 pounds. If you had 50 grand or something in gold, that shit's not heavy at all. You can put it in your pocket really easy. Diamonds. might be an option. Diamonds. See, there's no answer. Now, if you got accounts in different countries, Coins PH, Swiss Gold, and shit that you might trust or whatever, these are just options unless that country decides to yank your money. The Swiss are pretty good about not bugging. They usually keep pretty quiet about stuff. Then again, gold in my hand is better than gold in the Swiss banker's hand. I don't have the right answers. There is no right answer. Some people they have stash banks around the world in different countries. That way, if one country gets stupid, at least they go to maybe Brazil and put their money in a safe deposit box. Maybe they have 10 different banks around the world. I don't know. There's no answer. Some people love burying it in secret locations. I don't know. I'm just giving you ideas. You figure out the best one for you. One day it's going to get nasty. Um, if some of you guys are rich that watch my show, I'd suggest getting a gold chain that's 50, 60, 70 grand. Because that way, if you want to leave the country, they'll only let you take 10, less than 10. So you better be traveling with a lot of fucking people because each person 10, 20, 30, 40, 50. I don't know how all that works. I don't know how much gold you can take out of the country. Maybe it's only 10,000. I have no idea. But they're going to have a limit. But if you got like a necklace that's worth 50, 60 grand and then a bracelet's worth 10,000 or 20, I mean, that's how they transport the money. That's how they get. I used to know a guy that ran a jewelry shop in Oakland. We're talking 20 years ago. But he'd have people go from Thailand and wear like 15 or 20 bracelets on each forearm and 20 necklaces or anklets, whatever the shit was. And they'd come in with 300,000 in gold and they'd dump it and go back to Thailand, load up, come back again. That's how they bring it in. So there you have it. If you got it like you're that rich, you might want to get some jewelry because that's guaranteed taken to cross borders and shit. You're gonna lose a lot of money. Like in a $30,000 necklace or 40,000, you might have to pay like 7,000 just for them to make it. Like you're gonna get kind of ass raped on gold jewelry, but at least you build it. It's portability. It's portable. You can take it. So then if you know somebody who's good or maybe not so good, just get your gold, meld it into bracelet, make your own bracelets and shit. It's considered jewelry. If you got coins and you're like, oh shit, then just meld them down and turn it into a jewelry. But only do that in the country where it's legal. Anything that I've discussed, if your country doesn't allow you to do it, don't do that. Oh, and then there's something called the safe house. That's where Ripple puts their money. The safe house Singapore. Might want to look into that one too. That's probably one that I would use because that's what Ripple uses for Ripple Singapore. I think I'll buy the Hulk bar. Stuart. Stuart's like, I think I'll buy the Hulk bar and Patron. Free drinks on me. Oh my god, how fun. All right. I'm gonna go. I gotta work on tomorrow morning's show. Um Thailand pool party in Patong at Hulk's bar. Oh my god. We're definitely gonna have to meet up when we're rich. I'll see everybody.